This is the second game in our three-part game. So, War is Thunder. Today's broadcast is being recorded on the 5th of September, 2018. It's Wednesday, 6:38 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I played a couple of games during the week since the last time we streamed it, which was Sunday, and kind of got at least on the aircraft, how in World War II they called them aerialons, elevators, to get their your yawing effect of the aircraft down. Pitch is up and down, yaw, and roll is like this. But yaw is for the aircraft to kind of turn like that. Usually you have foot pedals that do that on an airplane. But on the PlayStation 4, it's on the right pad along with the throttle control. You just move it left or right, and it steers the aircraft one way or the other. It's kind of like a rudder on a boat, in that sense. And we got some practice in on the tank. A little bit better understanding of how the research is. And I kind of figured out why they gave us these reserve tanks. Is because they don't cost any money to repair. So those are like your bread and butter tanks to build up your money while you're grinding out XP to research and money other tanks. This game is a little slower than World of Tanks, but I think there's more involved in it on a tactical level, so it's kind of fun. Because here, when you're driving around with the tanks, not only do you got to worry about concealment from other tanks, other vehicles out there, you got to worry about aircraft. And, that is tough. It's one of the tanks we unlocked the other day. Let's get our daily reward. I decided to move this to a weekly game so we could take advantage of the bonuses. Let's go ahead and grab our bonus for today. We unlocked that T-26 the other day. It's a new variant of it. This is where we are in development. T-26, we've gone ahead and researched the BR-240SP. I guess it's the armor-piercing shell. It goes through thicker armor. If you look at the icon, it goes through thicker armor than the PR-240. One thing I do like with this game is that it teaches you about the different type of ammo. I mean, World of Tanks, you can kind of figure it out, but you don't really go through and you don't really learn all the advancements in ammo, which I think is important, but why you would want to use different ammos and stuff. If you're not an army guy, this is what we're currently researching, so I've decided that it's only my 4th day playing the game. So, now that I have a better understanding of this tree, we're going to go ahead and develop all this stuff on the tank first. Get as much money as we can. And then we're going to go develop this tank next. We're going to take our time. It looks like the development in the trees are, they carry over. Looks like it. Go look at our research tree. I've been studying this tree here, and it looks like we still follow this line to the T-28. Yeah. which we got the 26-4 variant. So, but we want to finish developing this tank first. And I understand when you mouse over, those of you that are new to the game, you'll see all those stats. The most important stat you need to know is where it says maximum repair cost, which is free. So, just look at this as the other one they gave us, which is a free tank. But when you come over to these tanks, it's no longer free. It's 26. I don't know if that's little silver coins or not, but I guess they are, since it's 26. Or I guess you can use it 26 times before you get free. I don't know what that actually means. Well, we got to figure out what that means. Does that mean we get 10 uses before we have to repair? I don't know. But you can slowly see that it's going to get more expensive as we use a tank. And then you have to pay for ammo. You look at that. The costs there are... it's much better over here if you look. Oh, it's right there. It says a 45mm cannon is 205 and 1,890 rounds, and you pay for that as you play. Let's go here and look at the crew. We need to build up our crew. It's what we need to work on. And we're going to do it through these first two tanks that we built. I don't know why we got this tank, but I figure since we have it, you might as well use it. I don't know anything about the BT5. But if you look at the tree here, it's on this line of tanks. However, these go down the line to, and eventually to the T-34, which we know from playing World of Tanks that that's a medium tank. So I guess this is your medium tank line, and this is your heavy tank line. Which we want to get to the KV-1. Anyway, so if I scroll down, this is the path that we're going to go down, the Soviet heavy line. See that? So our development should pretty much parallel that of World of Tanks, other than we're going to be using a T-64A all the way down into the 1970s. Aircraft-wise, I kind of understand. Again, this being my 4th day of playing, that go into aircraft mode. We got 2 trees here. Okay. And we didn't go down this line. The game started us here, and we just continued down. We're going to go into MiG-3, MiG-3, 34, so forth. It's going to be our pretty much our progression. I've noticed that the tree here, these are all the premium planes. I guess those are people that just want to jump in and go. Since we're we want the realism, we're going to go down this way. And how this company is going to make money off of us is we're going to buy expansion packs for the naval stuff, and that's how I eventually want to get to the attack helicopters. When you get down into the Vietnam era and so forth, Desert Storm era, I want to get into using the attack helicopters. Eventually, hopefully, you could use an Apache, but I didn't see it in any of the games, so I figure we got a long ways to go to get there, so we'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and start off on our ground stuff. About maybe 1-2 sorties, and then we'll switch to aircraft. The way we're going to treat this game is we're going to go out, do our sortie, make our money, then go on to the next vehicle. Now I guess this game doesn't have any real daily bonus tip because you roll for that and then it's applied to everything. So I guess your bonus is until you want to stop. Huh. Or a day ends, one or the other. Now I don't know how to fire the machine guns. I don't know if they're automatic or if it's something that you have to activate. I've been looking through the controls, but it doesn't really say where to fire the machine guns. But I think maybe it's something that we add on and they have a tutorial for that. Because they had a tutorial for everything else, so... And in tutorial, they didn't really say how to fire the machine gun. I know from experience that tanks use machine guns for anti-aircraft defense. Not necessarily anti-tank defense. But they also use it to shoot infantry. Be kind of cool in this game if they could ever develop infantry. It's kind of why I like Star Wars Battlefront 2, because it combines the infantry along with the armor and then the air power. This game has a lot of similar qualities to Star Wars Battlefront 2, although I think it's a little more realistic. Star Wars is more of a cinematic experience and not necessarily realistic. Looks good on a movie screen. One thing I've noticed is these queues are longer. It says up there's 23,000 people playing, 693 battles going on. So there are like 10 people on a map, 20. Then I'm only showing 1,200 people in battle, right? About 12,000 people in battle, right? This times 2 would be 1,200. Move your decimal over. It's 12,000, right? Queues are definitely longer in this game. Here we go. Realism. The domination mode. Teams fight and control over these strategic points. We actually were part of 2 victories over the last... was it yesterday or the day before? Of course, I wasn't filming it at the time, and That's when it would naturally occur. When you're streaming is when you lose every battle. Our goal today is just to get to where we need to be and assist in any way we can. Where are we? We're in the south. We're in the north there. A or B? Head towards B. Now a good tank commander will go along the crest of the hill and not go over the hill and skylight your tank. It's known as what? Skylighting? We're not going to be able to go around the base here, so we're going to quickly pop up and over, and hopefully we don't die. Our way to this crest here. Why you want to do that is, when you go over, you want to use the hills to conceal your movement. I'm going to go this way. And it's safer to always go along the base of the hill rather than go directly over a hill. They say never place a tank closer than 75 yards from another tank. Thankfully, if you're attacked from the air, they won't get both tanks. Hold up. Now we're vulnerable to air attack at this point, but I don't see a lot of air.
Our victory is near.
We're going to take a position north of town. I learned how to use the binocs. Check this out. Remember, aircraft at 5 miles out are just a speck in the sky. Our rest of our forces are moving up. They're east of us. Use my binocs to look. This hill should protect our flank.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Gonna have to move into the town. Got us. I'm slowly learning that if you don't see blue above the guy, he's probably an enemy. But we protected our comrade behind us. I hit the wrong button. Oh. I was trying to get to the tactical view and I hit the wrong button. Let's go into the next battle. I don't think I've been on this map. One thing different with this is you're either the red or blue team. Where in World of Tanks you're always like the red team. You're always the same color. Starting this out there. So we gotta capture A, huh? Yeah.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Looking south.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Gonna hopefully just mask our movement. Make it to these rocks. That sucked. Main thing is, how did they detect you so fast? Moving over there. We didn't even get like out in the open and bound. I love the detail of this game. Look at this. The metal and stuff. You can hear the bolts creaking on there. And it's cool. It's a half track. Here's their air cover. I can say from experience, it's hard to hit a tank from above because the ground's coming up on you so fast. The tank looks like a little rock on the ground. In the air. AMR 35. These guys with these detailed battle plans, and probably 80% of the people are new people. Certainly fun. What do I want to be the chase camera? How about this button? That didn't do anything.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Artillery.
We no longer have the advantage.
We no longer have the advantage. No, duh.
Attack the A point! The enemy is winning! We must counterattack! Allied forces have captured a zone.
Now, can I go back into the battle with these other tanks? Is that what this means? I thought you couldn't do that in realistic battle mode. I thought in the realistic you couldn't do. You had to pay for if you want to alt or a reserve vehicle, like $20 or something. We at least got combat pay. That's all that matters. Let's go back to the battle. We'll do one more ground battle, then we'll switch to air. And then we'll play till about 7:30. I imagine as we play more, we'll die less. Let's fight to control over. Yeah. I want to move my camera up to the top right side of the screen. I'll wait till I get into the battle and do that. Here we go. I think that's a better place. Where are we trying to get to? Let's see, we're here. We gotta go to B. Slow our velocity. Come right in behind this guy. Tank column here. You're not supposed to be closer than 75 yards for a proper tank column. That way if a bomb drops, it won't kill us all. Over here.
Let's go! Our sector is under artillery.
Well, that's how you do the machine gun. Just hold the button down. Is that guy alive?
Next target. Allied forces have captured the zone.
Slay masking fire.
The gun's been loaded.
Move up. Tank column's moving that way. Guys crossing the river from where we were to this middle point. Where he was. Even though you die in this game, it's kind of fun. There's a lot of stuff going on. At least I know how to shoot my machine guns now. This game is going to be awesome if you can fly an attack helicopter. Attack helicopter is basically a tank in the air. Drop a hellfire on somebody. That'll end their day real quickly. I don't even really know what a hellfire is because I used to watch the show Airwolf. Like these guys are moving in pretty good formation. Staying together at least. I went into the river. Not good. It's dangerous.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
The only thing hard with this game, it's very hard to see enemy objects because they blend in with the terrain. Which I guess is kind of what you want in an army. You want it hard to see, but that's kind of the cool part of the game. It's dynamic. Is the right term? Even if you find good cover, some fool in an airplane starts dropping bombs on you. It's T-26. This is the tank I'm developing. Let's see how it does in combat. T-26 basically looks like that MS-1 chassis with a bigger turret on it. Is that a 45mm gun? Right, let's move over to aviation. I think I'm better at the aviation stuff than the tank stuff. Definitely be better at the Navy stuff. I'm a Navy guy. I like Navy. Navy is better than Army. Always. Oh, is the research done? I thought we already researched this. Oh, this is on the BT5. We don't want to research a BT5. Thank you. No, we don't. Saying we got to. Guess we'll research this next, huh? Can we buy this? Now, when we buy these rounds, does it replace the other rounds, or it is in addition to the other rounds? And how many rounds does it buy? We're about to find out. Oh, let's go on to aviation. Little biplane here. Yep. Actually shot somebody down the other day. He had a way better plane than we did. Once I figured out how to work the little rudder there. Made my flight operations a little easier. Better. Now, I don't know how to look around on the airplane. When you're in realistic cockpit view, I don't know how to turn my head. I've seen people do it in videos, so I don't know how to do that. So I imagine I'll discover it by accident. Like, I figured out how to fire machine guns in the with the tank. I just accidentally squeezed the R2 button down and it was firing machine gun. It's like, oh, is that how you fire a machine gun? Alright, cool. I think that's how most people figure out how to play these type of games, is purely accident. That's actually a pretty nice plane there. Look how like condensed it is. A little small target. It's probably hard to see from there. People are flying at it. Like they mounted the guns right there in the front there. Just right behind the propeller. Wonder how many of these planes shot themselves down. If you notice, as they moved closer to World War II, the guns went to the side of the plane and away from the center. They probably figured out it's better to mount the guns on the wings. Certainly easier to maintenance the guns than have to rip the engine out of the plane every time you need to maintenance machine guns. Not to mention, imagine if you mount guns near the engine, they would overheat fast. Probably jam up a lot. I mean, guns don't like it when you overheat them. Metal expands. Ammunition explodes. That kind of stuff. The aviation is a long queue today. .658 battles going on. Obviously, we're not one of them. I guess the I-15, wouldn't that mean this is an interceptor? And not a fighter? This plane's classified as a light fighter. So I guess that means we're a support unit for the main fighters. The only problem is if you try to fly in formation, everybody other planes so much faster than we are, and they're like way up there. It's very hard to stay with them to be a wingman. Interceptors aren't usually designed for dogfighting. They're usually designed to carry heavy ordnance, and in modern times they're designed to shoot down bombers, but hit heavy targets is what they're designed for. I guess it would be tanks in this case. Armor trucks. Ooh. Could have gone off and refilled my soda. Here we go. Finally. Operations mode. Destroy indicated ground targets. And destroy enemy base. And destroy the enemy aircraft. So we gotta hit those anti-aircraft guns. And then we gotta hit that base. That plane phased right through my plane. Fly up to D3, D4 there and hit those air. Nose down. Straighten out the target. Just at C. So now I know how to control the rudder there, I can just move side to side a little easier. Just pitch the nose up. There we go. Throttle up. Nose down. Roll the aircraft. Pitch down. Looks like he's dead. Somebody. Pitch your air. Not a good idea. Pitch up. Up. Pitch down. Got us. This guy's showing off in his little German airplane. While this is going on, I'm gonna refill my drink. Back, grab some food, some type of stew, and nice drink. One thing good about this game is we're not hot mic'd, so I can talk through it as I play. Roll the tanks on the console, you're hot mic'd, so it's not... You can't really talk in the middle of the battle to the stream when you're streaming. I mean, you could, but everyone would hate you. This guy's got the same type of plane as us. Little bit better one, but M62, that means he's got the upgraded gun on that, right? And he painted it white. It's got rockets on there too. There's that hangar we blew up. See who's shooting at him. Just a little show off.
Our victory is near.
I love the flight part of this game. It's really cool. So machine gun nest, you can't even see them from the ground. From the air, I mean. It'd be awesome if they added infantry part of to this game. That would be cool. Then it'd be all phases of the war, which would be awesome. Now, the air is combined with the ground forces. So, even though your air part may end, there's still a whole ground part going on with the tanks.
Returning to the base. Somebody attack him! A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
BF-109 instead of German plane.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Here's the base. About what, a mile or two out from the base. See what kind of a pilot he is here, landing his plane. Oh, he was saved by the end of the game. Oh, looks like we new 7.62 millimeter machine guns complete. These are the ones that don't jam up as much, which makes it a I-16T5. It says, are you sure? If you select something else, it doesn't let you go on. It's kind of a mislabel. Choose a crew. What if you don't want to research those other planes? I don't want to research that. This is the last thing to research, I guess, the DZ-40, the bombs. Now, is this plane modified, or is the other plane that's modified? Let's go see. This says it's an I-16 T5. Well, we haven't started that one yet. Let's look at this. According to the tree here, we're going down this line. So we've got this one done. This one, and then this one. And then eventually we're gonna get the I-15-3 M62 modified gun. Yeah. So why is this? Oh, this is the next plane in that series. Tier 2. So we're going to continue with this plane. What's the difference with this plane? According to this, we have everything but bombs. Right? So we're flying this one, right? See, this is why I don't understand these two trees here, because he gave us one here and one here. What's the difference between them? Wrong button. Can we sell a plane, or it's ours forever? I guess because it was free, you can't sell it. We're going to continue with this one. Oh, let's get going. Running out of time. This will probably be the last sortie we can do, and then we'll be switching over to Star Wars. Oh no, we had to wait 3 minutes. Call the president of the company. Hey, we got 16 crew points. Can we buy anything? Let's improve his vision. Vision seems to be important. We're gonna put a tick on every one of those things and then gradually go across. I don't know what the limits of these are, so we're gonna use this guy as our guinea pig character before we ruin all the other crews. Now me, I'm the type of player that I like taking my time. I like slow grinding out the planes, learning everything I can, using the aircraft in all kinds of situations. I don't mind being blown up hundreds of times, but as long as I'm progressing, that's all that matters. That's fun for me. These games really aren't designed to be played. If you're sitting behind it 20 hours a day, they're designed to play maybe an hour, get in and get out, do your sortie, do your daily stuff, and go on. At this stage, we're just a target for other people. We're trying to become a harder target for people. Same time, we're learning what all these parts are for the aircraft and so forth. Imagine by the time you get down into the Vietnam era, we'll flying aviation helicopters and stuff, and that would be kind of cool. That'd be cool though if they add a infantry. You could be the guy flying the helicopter, where you have to fly the infantry into the landing zone and then leave and come back. And then the infantry goes off and does their thing. Army Air Cavalry. The only bad part about a lot of these games is you're never really part of a larger army. Fulfilling the plan, a tactical plan of the objective. It's usually just a small objective, which isn't really how combat operations work in most cases. Usually you have like the strategy, here's our what we want to do tactically, and then here's what we're doing today. 8 minutes, man. That crew level 2, look at that. Me, that's like a huge achievement. But probably someone that's been playing like 5-6 years, that's like minuscule. Or like, I felt I lost. That's a shitty way. That's a shitty way. The Wildcat. Yeah. We definitely like a naval plane, but we're Soviets, so we won't be flying a naval plane soon. I like to let everyone take off.
Pilots, your mission
I don't know if I can run into them or not.
ground equipment and bases.
Let's do this in a realistic mode. Gotta get out there. Get those trucks. Get the nose. TBD is a naval dive bomber, right? Easy. In the wrong theater with that plane. Try this. Good job. Go this way. Roll. Roll out. Good job. I'm gonna come down on this guy. Oh, that guy got him. Cool. Swing around. Roll out. Good job. Pitch down. Swing out. Have to go intercept these guys. Roll. Good job. About 3 miles out. You won't be able to shoot him until he gets within a mile. Shown. We're gonna come in low. Since they're faster moving aircraft, they'll have a hard time maneuvering. Wrong way, wrong way. Run, pull up, pull up. Woo. Almost had a catastrophe. Swing up. towards the sky. No. Plane is pitching to the left for some reason. Roll out. There we go. See, the plane is pitching to the left. I think my wing is damaged. Oh, wrong button. Where do I have to go back to? That's what's going on. My wing is damaged. Let's go back to base. Go this way. Pitch down. Down. Reduce speed. Wing is damaged. Keeps pulling to the left, rolling to the left. I have to bring it in slowly. The idea doesn't roll too hard. I'm gonna miss the runway. Reduce speed. Reduce speed. Not good. Not good. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up, 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 pull up. No, no, no. Pull up. You rolled at the end. Not good. Well, the wing was damaged. Got back to the base. It's the first time I successfully got back to the base. This is a new experience.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Hopefully they can repair the wing in time. We're all repaired, look at that. I knew there was something wrong with the plane. It kept rolling to the gonna go up to 5,000 feet. I don't think the enemy's gonna let us. We're gonna have to intercept these guys. Looks like all our guys got shot down. Let's go assist this guy, they're only 2 miles away. Oh, my guy got shot down. Not good. It's like the plane pulls to one side when you hit the gun. Come underneath them. Roll to the right. Pitch up. You got us. Bomber. I might switch to bombers. Looks like they're a little fun. Many years back, a long time ago, in the early 90s, I used to play Secret Weapon of the Luftwaffe, and you could fly a B-17 bomber back then, and that was pretty cool. And, I haven't really seen any games since where you could fly a bomber. I guess our forces are all dead, because I can't switch to another camera. Well, at least our Air Force went down fighting. Didn't just give up. Here come the people claiming the dude's OP. You're on, like, tier 1. Nobody's OP. It was 9th place. Apparently I did something good. Looks like the bombs are researched. It's already after 8. Alright, we're going to end War Thunder now. We're going to switch over to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Right, I'll see you there. Take care. Those of you not continuing on with us, have fun. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same channel.